My child, sell these oranges today. Use the money to buy Gary for dinner. I will try, Mama.
Buy orange! Orange for sale, sweet orange. Buy your sweet orange.
Not today, small girl.
Mama will be worried. Wait, but I must try to sell all these oranges. Sir, let me help you.
In this rain, you have a kind heart, my child. You didn't have to do this, but you did.
It's nothing, sir.
What's happening to me? Efe, what happened to you?
My daughter, you are blessed.
Mama, our suffering is over.
Before we go into the tutorial of this video, there are 4 to 5 steps involved. So number 1 is to get your story ideas. The second one is to generate your script. The third one is generate your image and turning it into video. The fourth one is editing your videos, and the last one is lip syncing, so making your video to talk exactly what like the mouth and the write-up are saying the same thing. All the steps that's required on this tutorial, and I will be teaching you that step by step without any confusion. So let's dive into the tutorial. First one is getting your story ideas. Like the way I normally do mine is that I'll imagine story, like what happened. Like I normally look for maybe any story, that anything that happened around me, or I'll just imagine it. So you can do that as well. But if you don't have the time to imagine, or you have imagined and you do not get any story idea, you can just go to ChatGPT or DeepSync and just tell the ChatGPT what you wanted, how you want your story to look like. Or you just tell ChatGPT that I wanted to create a story like this, like it should give you a script. So this is the first thing you have to do. The second one is to generate your script. I'll just go to ChatGPT and narrate everything I wanted my video to look like. Like I will use the text to speech icon there, and I will just explain everything the way I imagine it. I don't want it to be perfect. I'm just saying it the way I imagine it. And after giving ChatGPT what you narrated, after giving it what you wanted your video to look like, and ChatGPT will just give you script. As you can see, this is what I gave ChatGPT, and by the end of the script, by the end of the narration, I just said I want a narrated 3D animated story with dialogue and background music and sound for each scene, an image prompt for each scene. Every of the scenes should be short with short dialogue. I want a storyline that will flow perfectly. Include character prompt for each character in the story. So this is the way I gave it to ChatGPT, and after reading everything I said, I just sent it, and ChatGPT gave a script, the prompt, the dialogue, the text to image, and image to video. So this is exactly what ChatGPT gave me. As you can see, it says, all right, let's build this in a way that feels smooth, emotional, and easy to turn into a 3D animated story. So it gave me short narration and so on, as you can see it here. And the title it gave me is the girl in the rain. The story is all about a girl that's poor. The mother is poor, so the mother sent her to go and sell orange so that she can be able to buy Gary they will eat in the night. But on her way, she didn't sell the orange, and she was worried. Trying to sell the orange, it started raining before she met a magical man that turned her life into a princess, and she came back home. The mother was just very happy. So this is all about the story that you watched at the beginning of the video. First character is Mama Itohan, the poor mother. 3D character prompt: middle-aged African woman, tired eyes but warm smile, wrapper tied around her waist. So this is the character we need to generate first. We cannot continue reading because this video will take long, so I will show you the images we need to generate on this prompt, on this script, the images, all the images that we need to generate. You can as well do text to speech, but I don't normally advise that, because if you want a consistent character, like if you want your character to be the same, I prefer that you do text to image, then image to video. That is a very simple way you can do that, so that you have a consistent character. Even if it's not a consistent character, like it will just be similar to each other. So that's why I advise to always turn your text to image before you take it to video. I generated my image using Binge AI or Meta AI. So this particular one is the image I generated with Binge AI, and this is the image, and this is the image I generated with Meta AI. So you can use any of them. What I normally do is that I will generate with Meta AI, then I will generate with Binge AI. So anyone that is perfect for my video, I will just pick it and use. Sometimes I will choose from Binge, then I will choose from Meta AI and merge everything together. Images we'll be generating on this script is the mother, the mama Itohan, then Efe, old man, the old man that he met on her way, and Princess Efe, like when she turned into a princess. So these are the four first images we generated, and the second image we'll be generating is Efe and the mother. Another one is Efe in the market, and another one is Efe running back home, like Efe carrying the orange when she did not sell it. The fourth one is Efe running back home when it was raining. The fifth one is when she helped the old man when she carried the bag. So all these are all the image we need to generate. So if you are writing your script, when ChatGPT gave you your script, make sure that you generated all your images first before turning it into a video. So if you want to generate your image, what you have to do is to go to Binge AI. You can just use their website or their app. I prefer using their website because there are some features that are on the website that you cannot see on the app. I have tried it, maybe I don't know where it is, but I have tried it, I didn't see it, but in the website I will see the future. So, and I will show you in this video. Binge AI, you can just click on, after downloading the app, you can just click on search, then search. They have image creators, they have video creators, they have AI writer and translator. So the one you wanted to do on the app. So us will be changing, we are dealing with image creators. So we tap on image creators, they go to ChatGPT and copy the first image prompt, then come back to Binge AI and paste it. Go to Binge AI, like depending on the image that you wanted. So here you see the three. When you click on it, they will show you my image one, GPT 40. So I normally put my own in my image because this particular image now is the image that I generated when using the 3 AI. The image you are seeing now is the image I generated using the 3. So I want my image to be real, like I want realistic image, so I don't use that. Change it to my image 1 and it gave me a realistic AI video. So this is what you wanted. Whether you want your video to look realistic or like anyhow you wanted it, you check 2 of them and then know the one that is perfect for your video. So you normally do that. Just do that anytime you want to generate your image. Another thing you have to do is to change your aspect ratio. So they have so many aspect ratio depending on the type of video that you are creating, where you are posting the video. So another thing is to change the quantity, whether you want it 2 or 3. So anyone you wanted, you change. These the 3 things you have to always check in Binge AI before you generate your image. And I normally first generate the images that where there are 2 in a picture, so that when you are generating the one, like one picture, the one there are one picture in, like it will you continue checking the one that is similar with the one that that is two pictures. If you want to generate images, first of all, generate the one that people, maybe 2 or 3 people are having conversation before generating single ones, so that when you are generating that single ones, you start looking for the one that looks exactly like the one that is in that picture that they are having conversation, so that not when they are talking together the image will be different, and when you are generating another single one the image will be different. So this is what I normally do that used to help me and save me a lot of time. So after generating all your images, as you can see, these are all the images I generated for this script, and they are very fine. They are looking good and they resemble each other. After generating all your images, what you have to do again is to animate your images, and I animated my images using Grok and Gemini. This is the first time I'm using Grok, and it was very perfect. Like, the only disadvantage is that it has limits. And when they are animating your image, they are animating it with the same face. Like, this particular one now is the one I animated with Gemini, and it was perfect. The lip was like everything. The lip was syncing very well. Like, it was syncing with the words. Like, it was very perfect. But it has limits. Like, maybe you can animate 3 or 4 videos in a day, then the next day, that is what they normally do. The next day you continue. But the one I generated with Grok, it was not that perfect. As you can see at the beginning of the video, like, it was not that perfect. So if you want your write-up to sync with the lips, it depends on how you wanted it. Like, have a voiceover, or you want a particular voice that you want to use, the best app for you to use is Dreamina or Digin. I prefer Dreamina because Dreamina, it will just be saying that with action, but Digin would just be saying it normally, like it was like gently. But Gemini will give you a perfect lip sync and with action, like everything will just be rhyming. So I did not use any of it in this video because there was no too much discussion or talking on this particular video. These are the 2 apps I used to animate this particular video. Grok is for this one, so this particular one is Grok. Let's watch it.
Sell these oranges today. Use the money to buy Gary for dinner.
Mama will be worried.
Gemini. So which one will you be trying? Which one is the best for you to try? And these 2 apps is very easy. If you want to add voiceover or you want to use any sound at all, you can just use Digin on Dreamina. So these the apps I used on this video, and it was very easy. Like, it was not difficult at all. So after generating all my image and animating it, like doing all those things, as you can see here, these are all the images and animation that I generated. So after everything, the next thing to do is to edit your video. If you want to edit your video, you can just go to CapCut or InShot, then go to new projects and import everything. You import it according to the way you generated it, like according to the story. As you can see on this story, the first one is the mother telling the child, my daughter, to sell these oranges and buy Gary when coming back. And the second one is when the girl was in the market, like trying to sell the orange. And the third one is when the girl was just sitting, she was not happy because she did not sell. And the fourth one is when she was telling another person, please buy my orange, and the person was saying, no, not today, little girl. So you put your animated images according to the story. So the story was just very simple and easy. So if you want to get your story, just use your idea, use anything, like your ChatGPT can help you with that. So after doing that, after importing all your videos, the next thing you have to do is to change the aspect ratio to 16.9, because Grok normally generates image that is 1:3 or something like that. Just change it to 16.9. so you cut where it needs to be cut off. You can put your sound, you can put anything, just make the video to be lively, and that is all. Then so after everything, you just import your video and you are good to go. So I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, please do well to subscribe, comment, share, and hit the bell icon to be notified anytime I post a new video. See you on my next one.